What's up, guys? Sandy the Jesus here, creative director for the last 6 years, working with big names like Gary Vaynerchuk, Dennis Rodman, J-Lo, Miley Cyrus, SNL. I literally lose track of every single one, but most importantly, learned a lot from competing in New York City, and I want to pass on all that information to you because if you love learning, that's great. I want to support you because I've been in your seat. Today's topic, my favorite topic that I've spoke about in this channel, is how I started to love editing. I hated editing at the beginning. It was the worst, but I started to love it, and I want to pass on that information to you because if you're aggressive about becoming the best and you want to improve your skills so you can make more money, so you can create and build your craft even better and better and better, you need to learn how to love editing. First thing that worked for me was having a private space where you can work uninterrupted. If you don't have this, try to figure out how you can do it. First thing I would do is invest in some soundproof headphones, because if you don't have a space where you can work uninterrupted, get some soundproof headphones and just go work at Starbucks. When I first started working on editing, I had family members in my house all the time that were very distracting, so I just went to Starbucks and worked there for like 6 hours a day, and I had some soundproof headphones that just helped me just get locked in, and I just edited all the time. If you don't have that as an issue, then I would suggest building your space. Create a space where you can sit there for a long time so that you can prioritize just getting locked in. I have this joke with my best friend Josiah, like, yo, you're just getting locked in, and it's quite literally, you have to get locked in. Get into your space, get locked in, no distractions, and just stay in that realm. Get in the realm of Premiere Pro, whatever software it is that you use, get in there and just spend time there, because it will force you to kind of build this habit of learning how to sit there and edit for a long time. I would commit to at least like 4 hours of editing. Every single time you sit down and edit, commit to at least 4 hours. It'll help you get ahead on work, and it'll help you get better. It'll help you start to love editing. Number 2, invest in a PC that won't slow you down. Get a good chair, keyboard, mouse, monitor. If you are going to see yourself as a competitive editor and you want to be fast and you want to do incredible edits, all that, you have to invest in a PC. If you're editing off a laptop and you're just getting started, it's gonna hold you back from learning all these effects and all these different things that you want to kind of grow into. It'll hold you back. So I would suggest building your own PC. After you've built your own PC, invest in a keyboard that you love, a mouse that you love, a monitor that you love, and a chair that you love. All these different things have expensive price tags on them. But that's why, if you haven't already, go watch my other videos on videography, photography, all these different things, how to raise your prices, because you have to just get out there. When you're shooting, people will pay just for your raw photos. You don't have to start charging as an editor. If you are a videographer and a photographer, you have to understand that editing is a whole other job. And if you're not including it into your price tag, don't do it. If you're shooting, give them the raw photos. If you want to edit the photos, that's fine, because you don't need a crazy PC to edit your photos. If you can't edit at all because your computer's just whack, collab with somebody, partner up with somebody, be like, hey man, I'm gonna charge for the shooting, and then I'm also gonna get a budget to pay you for the editing, all these different things. But you have to charge more because you have to invest in your space. You have to invest in the things that you use, your tools. I have a $1,000 monitor, I have a $300 keyboard, I have an $100 mouse, I have an expensive chair, and it's because I sit there and I edit damn near all day. I'm sitting in my chair like 12 hours a day, and I have to, have an enabling environment and enabling products that push me to edit. Number 3, plan to sit down and edit for hours. If you want to love it, spend time with it. Like I said, 4 hours, minimum. If you want to be aggressive, go like, what I do 8 hours. If you have the time and the freedom to kind of just sit there and edit, that's where you make your money, right? Like, if you can edit from home, you're just making money from your computer. It'll make you faster. You can learn all the effects, all these different things, but spend time with it. If you don't have enough work, that's a problem, because you should be working on something constantly. Go watch my video on how to become a better photographer, because I give a tip there on basically, shoot anything and everything that catches your eye. If you're trying to become a better videographer, photographer, all these different things, shoot everything. If you have products at home that you love, shoot commercials for them. If you have friends that you like them and you think they're interesting, record interviews with them, listen to podcasts, consume all your different creators that you love and recreate their work, because you need to have something to work on. You have to sit in your chair for a long time and spend all the time editing. If you don't want to, then here's my next tip. Ask yourself if you want to be good or if you just want to be a specialist, right? The difference between being good and great as a creator and the difference between a specialist is that a specialist only does what they do very well. If you want to be a great creator, you have to be good at everything. You have to be phenomenal at, you have to be a well-rounded creator. And if you don't want to do that, then just be honest with yourself, right? Maybe not right now. Like, just do what you can now. But it all comes down to self-awareness for me. I don't know if it was being born in the Dominican Republic. I don't know if it was being in New York City and being surrounded by a bunch of cool creators. I wanted to be the best in everything. And so it pushed me to seek growth. I was always hungry. I was always hustling. And it pushed me to kind of just go, 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 boom, boom, boom. And I just, I sat there in my chair, edited everything, photos, videography, everything. And now that's the difference between, hey, I'm not a videographer, I'm not a photographer, I'm not a video editor, I'm not a photo editor, I'm not none of these things. I'm a creative director. I do all of it, and that's why I get paid the big bucks. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I drop daily content, 3 videos a day on how to make you a better creator, because I spent the last 6 years doing just that. If you have any questions, comment them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.